guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is going to be on highlighting and contouring. I asked you guys what you wanted to see and this was it, which I'm kind of excited to do anyways because I haven't done an updated version of my highlight and contour routine since literally my very first video on YouTube was about highlight and contour, and that was like a year ago and it was like the worst video ever. But give me a break, it's my very first video. So I wanted to do a updated version on what I do and what I use for highlight and contour. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys have any questions, just leave it down below and I will get to them. And I hope you guys enjoy watching. Bye! Okay guys, so I already applied my foundation. I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is my all-time favorite foundation. I used to use the Stay Matte by Rimmel, and I thought that was amazing, but this one is my new love. It's awesome for oily skin, and just if you want your makeup to stay on all day. Literally locks it in like it says. It's amazing, amazing. I got mine at Sephora, and I really do want to try more Kat Von D products because, I don't know, I just love that foundation so much, so I really want to try their other products. But anyways, to get started, first I'm going to be doing my concealer. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and honestly this is my first time using this one, so I will see how I like it. I was using the Eraser Dark Circles. This is what I was using, but as you can see I ran out of it, so I picked this one up because it seems like everybody really likes this one, so I wanted to give it a try. So bear with me because this is my first time using this one, and I got it in the color Light. So I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes, and I always take it up pretty far because I'm going to use this kind of as a highlight too. I'm going to kind of bring it down a little bit. Down my nose. Make like a little T in my forehead. And then on my chin. And then kind of in the little edges of my nose. And then to add a little extra highlight, I'm going to be using the Simply Vera Wang. This is the illuminating concealer. I actually got this at Kohl's, and it's just a twist up. So I'm just going to be applying that a little bit over it. You can mix them, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I'm going to be blending that out with the Sonia Kashuk brush. This one came in the 15th edition kit. This is my all-time favorite like liquid highlighting brush to really blend it because it's a very, very small. But yeah, this one's like my all-time favorite brush to really blend this out. So I'm actually going to be pushing in. You really don't want to be like making circles and swiping it. You really want to be pushing it into your skin so that way the product really gets in there and it lasts all day. And you want to get it all the way under your eye. And then you can actually clean up your eyeliner too. I did a wing eyeliner, so I'm just cleaning that up a little bit too. And for highlighting, you really want to even everything out. You just don't want to highlight under your eyes and in this area because then it's going to look kind of strange. So that's why you really want to do like your whole T-zone area. That way it brings the whole look together. And first impression of this highlighter, or sorry, concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me, I actually really like it. It seems to cover really well, and I mean, you can't really tell now, but I don't see any, you know, signs of creasing yet. Okay guys, and then you always want to set your under eye with a powder so it doesn't move all around and so you don't get creasing. I'm going to be using this palette. I'm going to be using this shade right here. It's kind of like a banana yellow color. The Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette would be absolutely perfect. This is just one I got offline. I don't really know the name of it. It doesn't really have a name. It's just pure black. I don't know. I have the BH Cosmetics one too, but this one only has like, see if I can compare it here. This is the BH Cosmetics one, and it just has like a white and then kind of a darker yellow, and that's a little bit too dark for me, I think. I mean, you could probably mix these two together and it would be the perfect shade, but this is the one I got offline, and I feel like this is a shade I always use. This one is like the perfect highlighting color. And just take any like smaller brush like this. I am getting a new one. I'm going to be trying the Real Techniques highlighting brush. That should be on its way in the mail, so I'm excited to get that because this one is okay, but I want more of like a pointy tip one so you can really get under the under eye, which this one's a little bit harder, but any small brush would work. So I'm just going to be dipping that in there and highlighting under there, setting that under eye that we just did. And you don't want to put too much powder because you don't want it to like clump up under there. Okay guys, time for some contour. So out of that same palette, I'm going to be taking this lighter shade right here. Well, it's not really light, but it's like a light bronzer, I guess you could say. So I'm going to be taking that and I'm just going to be warming up my skin a little bit. So then for my contour, I'm going to be going in with the darkest shade in here, and I'm going to be taking my contour brush. This is by the Sony Cash Out kit also that I got in the 15th edition kit, and I'm just going to be dipping in there, and always tap off your brush because you don't want to have too much product on your brush and then you're going to have a really harsh line. And then I'm just going to feel for your cheekbone. Everybody's is different, so just feel where your cheekbone is and go right underneath of that. And I start all the way back here, so I'm going to feel where mine is at, and then I'm just going to wiggle my way down. And I'm really just going back and forth, back and forth. You can make this as dramatic as you want it, just depending, you know, on what kind of look you're going for. And then just go back and forth. Easy as that. And then you always want to round out your face, so I'm going to be doing like my temples and my forehead. And I'm going to be doing under my jawline. And then you can contour your nose too. I usually don't because I have such a little skinny pointy nose anyway, so I don't really contour my nose, but you can if you want to. If you did, just take a really small brush and just go right down here and then put the highlight in the middle and then kind of blend it out. But like I said, I don't need to do that because I have a little pointy nose anyways. So then you can either blend this out or leave it as is. I'm going to leave it like this for right now and see how I like it with my blush and everything on, and then I can blend it out later. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetic one, and I always use this shade right here. It's just my all-time favorite shade. It's just a really nice, I don't really know how to explain the color. It's just a perfect everyday shade. So I'm going to be taking my blush brush. This one is by BH Cosmetics. It came in a kit that I got. It's like a huge, like 26-piece brush set. So this is from there. I'll be dipping in there. And I'm going right above that contour. And then to go in with the star of the show, this is the Mary-Lou-Manizer by the Balm. Best thing ever. No highlighter will ever compare to this, I don't think. I don't know, just it's beautiful. So I'm going to be putting this on my cheekbones, and I'm just going to be using this e.l.f. bronzing brush. I like this one because it's very simple, it's very small, and it gets right in there perfectly. And with this luminizer, you really don't need to dip in there very much at all. A little bit goes a very long way. So just go right above where we did that blush and just take it down. You never want to put this like right under your eye because it's going to get really shiny and sparkly under there, and you don't want that. So if you're going to bring it down more towards the mouth area. Just starting right there, bring it down. And then I always put a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. That way it draws attention to those areas. Onto lips, I'm going to be using this lip pencil. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish, and this is in the shade Cappuccino. I've been using this one for like every single day. I don't know, I just love the shade. It's a very like brown mauve shade. I don't know why I just did that right there because you guys can't see it, but you guys can see. I don't know, it's just like a perfect lip liner color. Then I'm going to kind of fill it in too, because that's really going to make your lipstick last all day too, is if you fill it in with the lip liner first. And it's going to help it from like getting little creases in there also. Okay, and then for lipstick, my new addiction is Angel by MAC. Absolutely love this shade. It's like a pinky shade. So I'm going to be applying that right over it. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using Hikari Buff. And these two together are just amazing. I don't know, I love it. So other than that, then I would just finish out my bottom liner and mascara, and that would complete the look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this tutorial did help you guys out with some tips and tricks for highlighting and contouring. But if you do have any other questions, just let me know down below and I will try to get to them. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.